fast-moving grass fire pushed by winds caused quite the scare for residents as fire crews rushed to the scene. Neighbors tell ABC 10's Van 2 that they learned important lessons as the year-round fire season enters peak summer months.
Yeah, have you caught that dark plume of smoke billowing over Galt this evening? This is where it came from. Behind me, you can see this boat torched up along with other vehicles and other heavy machinery that caught on fire due to this vegetation fire, which took off quickly, burning very close to ranch homes. It posed an immediate threat to life and property. First responders had to go in to rescue folks lost in the smoke. A massive response both on the ground and in the air from multiple agencies as a vegetation fire burned near New Hope and Christensen roads just after 5 p.m. Friday. Wind blanketing the rural neighborhood in smoke.
The smoke was fairly white and you couldn't really see where the fire was anymore.
Casuna's Deputy Fire Chief Dan Quiggle says several neighbors called 911 lost in the smoke.
Very frightening when you're on the ground, when you don't know where the fire is or where it's going.
Thankfully, fire and police able to have some shelter in place and others escorted out of the area. The fire contained in a harrowing 90 minutes.
I've learned some lessons. When I see it on the news all the time, I think, just another fire. But when it happens close to home like this, you start realizing that, boy, you better be equipped and ready to go if something does like that happen.
TJ Kelly thankful for fire crews and neighbors who sprang into action early on.
And the wind just took it all the way down, and weirdly, it wrapped our property, which was, luckily we had so many neighbors came in just with hoses, and they were just helping. It was crazy.
His girlfriend's 24 horses were released from their paddocks as they rushed to corral them to safety, but many of the horses needing veterinary care after being spooked by the chaos.
They ripped their hooves off, their shoe.
In the end, no one was injured. Some trailers were damaged, a few outbuildings and fences destroyed. But the bulk of the loss here, where a neighbor had parked several trucks and boats. Fire officials say it is near the origin point, but the specifics are still under investigation. Investigators say they will look at this area closely as they work to determine the cause of this fire. Meanwhile, this entire neighborhood is breathing a sigh of relief, thankful that no one was hurt and all the homes around here were saved.
Learning some lessons there. Our Van 2 reporting in Galt. Let's track some wildfires burning in our area right now. Evacuation orders now lifted in this fire in Yuba County. The Bay Fire has burned at least 26 acres in the Loma Rica area. Cal Fire says forward progress has been stopped. There were power outages in the area, but all the power there has been restored. And a fire in Yosemite National Park threatening California's famous giant sequoia trees. The fire started yesterday just around 2 p.m. and it burned 470 acres so far. Authorities closed access to the Mariposa Grove where 500 of those giant sequoias live to help firefighters preserve the trees. So far the fire is not contained. And the Electra fire in Amador and Calaveras counties has burned nearly 4,500 acres. It's 65% contained. Fire crews say that they expect full containment by July 18th. One firefighter has been injured and nearly 900 structures threatened. But so far, no buildings have been destroyed or damaged. State Route 26 from Montgomery Drive to Ridge Road is still closed.